Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cat Talk Live here, not from the top floor of the Humanities Building. We are live from Rice Auditorium here, the home of Wayne State College men's and women's basketball. They are on the road for NSIC men's and women's opening round of the NSIC tournament. I'm joined alongside me, Tori Olguin, Armando Alferez. I'm Andrew Reese. Unfortunately, Nate Bope, man who set this all up for us, could not be here. He is on the road with KTCH, announcing the first round of the men's game for Wayne State College against Winona State at 6 p.m. You can go ahead and check that out at KTCH. But guys, look where we are. How exciting is this? I truly can't believe it.
Yeah, no, this is absolutely amazing, man. This is just a good idea, a brilliant idea made by the Nate Bope. But I mean, I just can't believe it. I mean, this is a wonderful opportunity. Hey, and this is honestly a stepping stone on what we could do for next year, next season for like football. And you know, I'm just like excited. I'm nervous, excited for this. But I mean, this is a wonderful thing. And how do you do?
Couldn't have said it better myself, friend. Tori, how are we doing? We excited?
Oh my gosh, yes, you guys. It is so exciting to be here in Rice Auditorium. You guys know I always love being here in Rice. It's just the great atmosphere, being able to be on the same floor that the athletes get to be on and sharing that space with them. It is so special.
Well, we were able to take that in a little bit ourselves right before we went live here on Cat Talk. And we got some shots up ourselves, but we'll talk about some basketball here a little bit later. We're going to jump right on into it here, our first segment of the day. Baseball, Wayne State College, they went out to Pueblo, Colorado, where they took on Minnesota Crookston and had the opening NSIC weekend. They did go 1-3. The bats came out to show, but the pitching did not. However, they won 12-1 in 7 innings, lost 0-8, 6-11, and then 9-11 as well. Armando, what did you take of the first weekend of the NSIC play?
Yeah, and we talked about last Wednesday's episode how Crookston is basically the same team from last season. We went in a deep dive on their roster and what games that they played, but they're the first team that Wayne State College has faced in the NSIC and in a different setting, a neutral setting, but they couldn't really get nothing done. We talked about how in their first 4 games, Wayne State couldn't really get anything in their pitching rotation and really hasn't had no depth at all. I mean, you could say that, but I would say so too, but you just couldn't really see their pitchers during the later innings. I mean, you can see right here in the scores like 12-1, 0-8, 6-11, and 9-11. So you only see them win one game, but Crookston was able to get through their second and fourth games, really killing the Wayne State College's batting rotation.
And Tori, you and I announced a lot of baseball games last year, and the main problem that we saw as well was the pitching. I mean, is it a matter of inconsistency, confidence, skill? I mean, what is it? Because it just hasn't seemed like the pitching has gotten better.
I mean, I do think it's a big lack of inconsistency. I mean, like Armando said, this team has struggled with pitching depth a lot in the past, and that is so important. You need to have that depth in pitching. You need to have pitchers that can throw really accurate and good pitches. Just not having that pitching can really hurt you. I mean, yeah, offense is very beneficial in a game of baseball and even softball, but pitching too, very important. And if you don't have that, you're out of luck.
Well, and it's very early in the season, and we're talking about the pitching being a struggle already, and last year it was a struggle as well. I'll leave the question for you guys. What needs to change, and how do we get over this hump of we need consistent pitching and pitching that limits runs, gives the offense an opportunity to answer back?
Yeah, just honestly, if you have really good pitchers in there in that pitching rotation, in that bullpen that were able to hit quick fastballs, can get you either good strikeouts, I believe you can honestly win the game on that. I mean, we seen Jacob Kneifel, I believe that he is able to. He was a transfer from Nebraska. He's honestly not that bad. He has an arm. I believe you got to get him involved too. You got to get other pitchers involved in the rotation.
Well, and it seemed like the ground ball effect was working last year as well, Tori. And the fact that they were searching for ground balls, the middle infield really solid, a really strong group, susceptible to errors from time to time. But don't you think if they live in the bottom part of the zone that they're able to get more outs and more the quick and easy outs that way.
Yeah, I mean, one thing as a pitcher that you really do have to focus on is just forcing those ground balls and trusting your defense behind you. Like Andrew just said, Wayne State has a tremendously good middle infield. I mean, they were on fire last year, and they've been on fire this year. Like we said in the past couple episodes ago, we didn't really lose much of their infield. We still have like a good, solid group for their infield. Just having a pitcher that could force ground balls and trusting their defense is very important here.
Absolutely. Well, baseball is back in town for a little bit. They head down to Florida next for a little baseball tournament against a flurry of other teams. What are some expectations for you guys when they head down there to compete against some of the best teams in D2 baseball?
I mean, you have to play up to their level. I mean, you have to play to the other team's level, know what their game plan is, and just try to hit. At least don't get no strikeouts, but obviously you got to hit some line drives to right or left, maybe some center fields, ground balls to center field, but you got to like at least have some consistency and play up to their level.
Yeah, I mean, for the offense, I mean, right before you stand in the box, don't always think to swing for the fences. Take a moment, step out of the box, look where your runners are, read the defense, try to put the ball in play right where it needs to be.